How are you guys doing? Hopefully, you guys have a wonderful day. I just want to talk about the cartel that's going. That we see that capture. His name is Mencho, right? I don't know if you guys know about him. I'll just do a quick lesson, making sure how he became in power. That way, you guys know who is he, how he got power. Short answer is Mencho. He used to live in San Francisco. He got deported plenty of times, and he has the kids over here in the States. He has a family here. They're deporting him. The last time they caught him was when he was dealing drugs over there in San Fran with his brother. One of the cops gave him clean dollars, like brand new dollars, right? Mencho said, "Hey, wait, don't do business with him. That dollar looks suspicious. He's too clean for buying drugs." Turn out, yep, they got busted. Deported his ass. He went to Guadalajara, I think, or Michoacan, and he became a police officer. That's how Mencho got into the cartel. He was a corrupt police officer. He will sell drugs. He will do jobs for them, and he helped the Millennial Cartel. It's a cartel that was associated with the Chapo. At that point, a lot of the Sinaloa cartel, they call it's like a big cartel. It's really not. It's cartel, just individuals, So, yeah, he joined the Millennial Cartel. Chapo betrayed. I don't know if his name is Valenciada, something like that, or I don't know, something about M16 and all that, right? Long story short, the Millennial Cartel split. The metal guy, he was gonna put his brother wanted to be in charge, but his brother couldn't. And Mencho said that I wanted to be, his brother wanted to be too. So the cartel split, the Millennial Cartel split. It was called La Resistencia, and then the other side was called Los Torcidos, the twisted ones, and that was Mencho's. And I guess in Mayo hired Mencho's team to become Matacetas. So they're out there killing Matacetas too. So that's how they're getting fun while they were killing each other. It's stupid, right? Imagine that. You work for somebody and you have to do other jobs, but it's stupid. It doesn't make sense. None of this shit makes sense. But yeah, that's what happened. Los Torcidos wants, and yep, that's the rise of the power of El Mencho. He called it CJNG, Cartel Nuevo Generación Jalisco. Fuck, do I know? I don't give a fuck. That's what it's called, CJNG. And yeah, El Mencho became in power in 2014, 15. I have heard of them. They were big, they were small, and they were killing Zetas out there. Because at the time, everybody in Mexico fucking hated them. Rightfully so. Because they're crooked. Why wouldn't you hate a cartel that does that, right? You kill people, you're out there. They're all the same shit, but los Zetas took it way too far. They're the one who started the videos. The gore videos you see, they're the one who started that. So, everybody hated them. And then, yeah, Chapo got caught, and Mencho, he was around. And then, during his era, El Mencho, I think, who was it? El Mini Leak. That's his name. Yeah, El Mini Leak. El Damazon. One of those two. They had a beef with El Chapito, Iván Archivado, the son of Chapo. Because he has 4 kids. He has Chapo, El Chapito, El Gordo, El Ratón, and Joaquin. I don't know what's his nickname, but Joaquin they call him. La Chapiza, right? They had their problems, and then they went to Puerto Vallarta. That's where all the fighting's going. Mencho came. He had help from CJNG, and then at that time, Mencho's son was in prison. So Chapo called Mencho, say, "Hey, wait, dame mi hijo, o no vamos, te voy a matar tu hijo si no sueltas mis niños." Well, Mencho had nothing to do with them, right? Mencho's like, "What the fuck? I'm not part of this." He let go of Los Chapitos, and Mini Leak and Amazon, that civil war. Sinaloa cartel always had a civil war. Like they were never in peace ever since the Chapo got caught, right? So yeah, that's what happened to the Mencho. This let his son free, and Los Chapitos. They introduced fentanyl, and it was a quick money because fentanyl is really addictive. Like it doesn't overdose you like people say. It's really addictive when it first came out. It's just the drug dealers here in the States just add like chemicals because when they're over there they make it. It's really just addictive. It's not how do I explain it? It doesn't kill you. It's just here. A lot of the drug dealers like to spike it, and that's why you don't get pure drugs. Same with your coke. If you ever notice, you have to take a Mondo Duke. Same thing. They spike it. And it's not pure. That's the unfortunately. I'm not a drug addict, but sources, right? But yeah. So, man, Mencho, he had to fund, so he became big organized crime. So he does a lot of crazy stuff. He robs oil. It's a big no-go, especially for the states. You touch their oil, goodbye, right? He started doing that recently. It was like this past years. I mean, what does criminal organizations do, right? Sell drugs, traffic humans, hitmen. I mean, you don't really anything you could think of. That's what they did. Scam old people. That's the new thing they started doing. They have bases in Jalisco, in Guadalajara, in Aeropuerto, and Cancun, and Tulum. They'll call, scam old people. Hey, you could get a share. They'll never see their money again. You never saw those reports because usually Indian people will scam you, not those narcos. It will be them. So, yeah, I mean, so long you're gonna get fed up, right, with that cartel causing problems. This cartel lasted for like, I don't know, 13 years. It's still going on. I don't know if they're gonna have a civil war. There's other people that took a spot. The steps. I don't know if it's the stepson or the son. No, it's El Hijo, the son of the Mencho. He's from the States. That's what I mentioned. This is where it came back from. That he had a family here in the States. His son came to Guadalajara, and he's taking over the Mencho spot. Search it up. I'll look up his name next time that I make a video like this. But yeah, Mencho's son's the new leader. Most of his sons got caught. Menchito, su esposa, she got caught. His daughters, all of them got caught too. White collar crimes. Menchito's over here in the States too. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious that the states wanted to kill the Mencho, but it's because CJ&G is like a private militia like organization. So when you buy drugs, it's not like you talk to them. You have to like get to know people, and you have to have family there. It's not easy to buy drugs from them. You have to like know people, and you have to have family there too. So like if I want to buy drugs, I contact somebody. It's not your most obvious dudes. The people that hear get caught, it's usually gang members or like dumbasses. The narcos, they usually like dress normal. You have to if you want to avoid getting caught ever here, because you're worse off getting caught here than over there. So they dress normal, they talk normal, they have normal jobs, and the warehouses are not as you think. It's like an Amazon or like a FedEx. It's just a house, a trap house. No, it's not even a trap house. It's a nice house. So yeah. So yeah, you talk to them. Your supplier, they usually stamp it. El Chapito, I think El Chapo for once he had a gallo, like a little goat, like a little rooster, or he had 701, or yeah, that was his nickname from the Forbes. El Chapito, he has gallos too, or he had a pizza stamp. Mentos is a rooster also, or It's just when there's a stamp, that's the Narcos product right there. And then a cartel, they're just the middleman. So you order your drugs, they talk to Colombia, who the producer, then they talk to them, and then they talk to you. You go back and forward, right? And after you guys talk, you go in agreement. You could do payments too. They allow you to do payments, and then after that payment, yeah, you just schedule a date where you want to pick it up, and then that's on you. You have to sell the drug. You have to pay them off, or no, they're coming after you. Obviously, if you're dealing with Sinaloa, they'll take it to LA. That's the distributor center. And in reality, the Sinaloa cartel is from LA. It never came from Sinaloa itself. It was based on LA. They should call it the LA cartel, but imagine that. But no, yeah, or Sonora, or Tijuana. Those are the two routes. So they'll send it to LA or San Diego, or some parts of New Mex. That's not common. People don't talk about it, but it's easy in New Mex. And in Texas, you got the Gulf Cartel and CJ&G that traffic there. So Texas, it's what has to do with them. So that's they don't share like borders. They fight for territory. And yeah. So the Mencho died, like the downfall of Chapo. He had a crush. To him, it was worth it. He got caught, and they tracked her, and he got in a gunfight, and yeah, they killed him. People say that he was a good person. Let's be honest, they're not good people there. He was really ruthless. His cartel, I don't know about him as a person, but yeah, his cartel will show, like, if you watch the videos, gore videos, most of them, they will like kill people, eat their hearts or eat their body parts, or they even kill kids. They do a lot of fucked up stuff. It's horrible watching those videos. I think there was one they made. I wouldn't tell you guys to watch it, but this is two videos that stuck in my head. One is called Mexican Ghostface. Oh man, that's awful. It's an awful video. And the other one is Corrupt Police, and that's it. It shows the police that was snitching on them, with the Mexican government. They find out it was him. They killed him and his son, and it was brutal. Yeah, and then usually La Chapiza Maíza, they don't try to post videos because it's stupid to rile up your opponents. You rather just not, like right now you're seeing them, they do it to each other. Mayitos, like the Mayitos fraction and the Chapito fraction are fighting each other. And the Sinaloa cartel, if you guys don't know what's going on there, it's a big civil war. They had like 3 civil wars. The first one was the Guadalajara cartel. That was the first civil war, but in reality, they're all from Sinaloa, all of them. Miguel Pardino, Godfather, Miguel Angel Felix, Rafael Caro, you got Arellano family, Mayo, Chapo, every big cartel you think of, they all came from Sinaloa. Los Señores de los Cielos from Sinaloa. Yeah, most of the cartels are from Sinaloa, so the whole base from there. And then they split apart. I mean, the Netflix movie, the series Narcos, is really accurate on them. Some parts are fictional, but most are accurate on how it went down. Then the second civil war was going Beltran family. While the Chapo was locked up in jail, he gave his primo, his cousin, territory of, how do I explain, of Tecate. Yeah, Tecate. That was the state he was control of. Tecate and Morelos, 2 states that Arturo took over. His brother got caught. What was his brother's name? Arturo. I don't know his name. It's been a while. Yeah, his brother got caught, and then they say the government just wanted, a head. Pretty sure it's Naples, a Chapo snitch, a Sapo. That's one of the Mitchell's close associates. My bad. Um, yeah, the Chapo snitch most likely, because you know they do that often. Um, yeah, that's the civil war that happened there. There was a lot of cartels fighting each other, and then there's another civil war right now when Los Chapitos betrayed El Mayo. They turn him in here. Uh, that shows you that really family is not loyalty in that organization. So your own family member, your own god kids or your grandfather could betray you. So it shows you that, yeah. So yeah, you heard of the narco bandas, Gavilan? He got killed by Los Rugrats. And who else got killed? El Perris got killed during when they were trying to raid El Chapito. They killed El Perris. He was the head sicario of. He was él es la guardia, the head security de El Chapito de Ivan. So they killed him, the government. El Perris died. El Nini 09. You guys heard of him? He got captured too, Nini. But I think he was just a plaza boss in Culiacan. He wasn't really the security of the Chapito. I think the Chapito turned him in, and he was making too much sounds and noises. So he's like, I don't need this guy to like disturb my organization. So he turned him in. That's what I see it, but I don't know. People say differently. So Nini got caught. Chapito doesn't really have that many cartels on his side. Like he collabed with CJ&G, which Mencho's dead. So how's that gonna flow? He's friends con los Metros, los Scorpiones, but even the Gulf Cartel split. It's not organized. It's how you call it. It's a civil war too, like Sinaloa. Like los Maguitos are fighting and La Chapiza, and then you got the other ones. Se llama the royal family. I don't know how to say in Spanish. Their family names you're never gonna heard of, like the same as like the Rockefellers. You probably heard of them, but secretive. They play strings. They choose who is the new boss and who is in charge. That's how it works with them. So I don't know who's gonna win that war. Whoever wins that war between them, los Chapitos or los Mayos, that's the new boss of Sinaloa. Right now, Chapo Sigurdo, he's more siding with Mayito Flaco. I don't know if Guano, that's Chapo's brother. I don't know who's he aligned with. Ivan's fighting with so many people. He's fighting with so many people. I saw what's that post that he posted? Hiring this much, this paying this much. It's a lot for a narco, right? For like for a sicario, for a lookout. But you're not gonna live that long because he has to pay people to fight. So I don't know if Ivan's gonna lose the war. Most likely it's gonna happen. Ivan, you're gonna probably see him in the news. They captured recently a Gulf Cartel leader for Los Metros or Los Scorpiones, one of those two. I don't know which one. They recently captured them. So yeah, Ivan, he's cooked. He's fucked. I don't know how long he's gonna keep running. The government wants him dead. The U.S. government wants his head for being, son of El Chapo. Mayito Flaco wants him dead for betraying his father. His own dad. Like, you go after my dad, I'm coming for you. So Ivan is the only. Yeah, he might be next. Ivan Archivado. Mayito Flaco might actually take power of Sinaloa, but time will tell. CJ&G, who knows who's gonna run it? They say that, I already said, El Hijo de Mencho, but there's other candidates out there. I don't know if Jardinedo is gonna be it, or El 03, or the Sapo. They have more power, more influence than Mencho's son. So I don't know. El Jardinedo made peace con los Chapitos. El Jardinedo made peace up in Sonora. He made peace up in Gulf Cartel. So had Dinero, I thought was most likely was gonna run it because he made a lot of peace, he made a lot of truths. But yeah, that's so far with the cartel war. That's all in a nutshell. I could probably talk about it here and there. I could talk one fraction